I'm Tim Damrock, and this is Georgina Speaks. And I just wanted to do a little introduction tonight. I just got home from the Lions and Sun open mic with Perry and the gang, and had a wonderful time. I had a really good set tonight. I got some great videos. I'll be posting them up on my Georgina Speaks podcast channel, YouTube channel. And what I've done is for each of my friends that they all have their own shows, their own sets, and so I've created a playlist for each of them. So if you want to see your friend who's one of my musician friends, you go to my podcast, go to playlist, click on their playlist, and all their songs are there. So I'll be working on that tonight till the wee hours of the morning because I love to work all night, sleep in the day. Now that I'm kind of semi-retired, so the purpose of this video is I talked the last time about that I tried to cook roti. Well, I recorded it, and so this is going to be my introduction to that. So I got home tonight, and I got two cheesecakes in the oven for because I'm a lunatic. I can't stop cooking cheesecakes for people who enjoy them, and so that's that. So I'm going to post my roti video after this, and that's a 10-minute video, whatever. And so I just wanted to do a little bit of introduction for that. And I might play a little guitar, but not for this video. Hope everybody sleeps well tonight. Uh, See y'all next time. Hello there, my name's Tim Damrock, and this is Georgina Speaks. And today what I'm doing is I'm trying to figure out whether I have something to offer in terms of a podcast. So I'm just going to start going down the list, and then I'll figure it out later. But for today, obviously, I'm making a couple of cheesecakes, as I always do. And wait a minute. Take two. I'm Tim Damrock, and this is Georgina Speaks. And so what I'm doing moving forward, I haven't put anything out in a while in my podcast because I wasn't sure. I've been busy trying to figure out how I'm going to make a living now that everything else kind of slammed. So I was debating whether I have anything to offer in terms of putting out a podcast. So I'm going to start with this. I was at my Indian friend's house the other night, and she made me some of her famous roti. And I just wanted to give it a shot at, I'm going to take a try at making that, and I'll show you how all that turns out. And of course, as always, I'm making cheesecakes. I got two going in the oven. And I'm going to speak about my cooking that I love to do. And because of what I went through this spring, I've been looking at ways to cook cheaper meals you can put on for almost nothing, actually. When I started getting into it, I started realizing how cheap you can actually feed yourself, so that's been interesting. I'll get into that more. I just wanted to put some kind of a start here, and I'm going to get on with my cooking, and I'll get back to you once I get it squared away, and then I'll finish up my first output since I landed in March. So take care, everybody, and I hope all's well. Okay, so I got my roti dough ready to go here. I'm just kneading it, and then for about 8 minutes it says, and then I should be good to go. I put some potatoes on because I want to fill them with potato, cheese, and onion. So just to let you know, and when I finish with this, I'll finish up making my batter for my cakes, and then go from there. So that's that, and I'll get back to you soon. Okay, so I finished kneading my dough, and there it is. So I got to leave it covered with a damp paper towel for 15 or 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and then I'll get ahead with my cheesecake. I got to get my cream cheese and sugar creamy, and then I'll add the eggs and go on from there. So just bringing you up to date. You don't really want me to see me put the eggs in this, do you? No, I didn't think so. All right, so I'll see you in a bit. Okay, someone said, do you want to see me put eggs in? We'll put eggs in. It's a bit of an art form to getting it done without a bunch of shells in there. Oh, I think I dropped a piece of shell. A very lovely woman by the name of Sue taught me one time that the only way to get a shell out is with a shell. And she passed away not that long ago, but every time I make cheesecakes, I think of her. So that's 3, that's 4, And that's 5. And we're good. Oh no, there we go. See? Always, no, that's cheese, that's not cheese. Shells are a pain in the ass. Oh, pain in the butt. So there you have it. That's 4 blocks of cream cheese, creamed up with 2 cups of sugar, and now 5 eggs. So I'll shut this off and I'll keep on trucking. We'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I had my 4 blocks of cream cheese, creamed it up with the sugar. Once the sugar all melted in, it got creamy. I added the 5 eggs, and now I got my 3 tubs of sour cream. And that ingredient makes 2 8-inch cheesecakes. And I put 5 tablespoons of vanilla in, and that's the filling made. So it's pretty easy. I'll show you when I get that stuff mixed in, and then we're good to go. So that is my 3rd tub of sour cream, and there you have it. That's all the ingredients, put the vanilla in, and we're going to be good to go. I'll just show you that. And there you have it. So that's my cake batter pretty much done, and then I got to put the vanilla in it. I'll set that aside, and I'll get ready to prepare my roti. So I want to put potato, onions, and cheese in the rotis. When I cook them, there's a way that you make them up, and then you flatten them with the stuff inside of them, and you fry it. So that's what I'm working on, and I'll touch base with you when I get there. Oh, I forgot to turn it on. Look at that. So anyway, I'm cooking my last roti here. I can tell you categorically that the other ones did not turn out because I didn't make them thin enough, because they kept squeezing all the potato and cheese out of them. But as it turns out, let me put this up a bit, you have to get them really thin so you get them big enough. And then so I think this last one actually, it's cooked a little too much, but we're going to live with it. I'm almost done on the roti run. So that's me for the day, for now anyway. And I'll tie this all together. I'm just trying to format my podcast to decide whether I have something to offer in a podcast, and if I do, I'll move ahead with it. Senior's Diary, Ripped and Wrinkled, my cooking, my music, my community, my adult survivor stuff. So that's going to be the criteria. Hang on a second, let me see if I can flip this. Oh, like a pro, check it out. So that's that. Take care, everybody. I hope you all have a good night, and we'll see you soon. Okay, I'm back again. So just to wrap it up, you've seen my roti, how that turned out. Didn't turn out the best, but I think I'm going to take Lakshmi up on her offer to for me to go to her house and actually teach me. So right now I'm getting my crumbs ready for the 2 cheesecakes. So I take a couple of 2 or 3 tablespoons of margarine. I use margarine. I say butter, whatever, to mix in with the graham crumbs, and that tightens them up. And I use Pam or whatever they call it to spray the pans and get them ready. So I got my butter melting so I can do that. And then I got my 2 cake pans here ready to go. My dear friend Bob actually fixed one of them for me. He put some new pop rivets in it because it's still apart. So I can salvage my pans now. So that's that. For whatever that's worth. I don't like this pan stuff because it sprays too direct. You know, it doesn't spray. Anyway, that's that. And there's our melted butter. We throw that into the breadcrumbs, or the graham crumbs rather. And you always use a fork to mix the crumbs. Okay, so I'm going to shut this off. I'll get the crumbs ready. When I get the cake batter dumped in, I'll take a little shot of them before I do. And that will conclude the cooking portion of this show, for whatever it's worth. And then I'm going to do a little introduction which you'll see before you even see this. So I'll introduce you now. for what I did before. So, and then before you see this, I'll actually repeat this again. So it's gonna be boring as hell, eh? Take care. Okay, I got my 2 cakes ready to throw the batter in there. Haven't lit my oven yet, but I'll do that in a minute. So here goes. Wish me luck. There we go. And the good news is, I get to eat the batter. Oh, I gotta wash that now because I forgot I have to. Sorry about that. I couldn't resist. The good news is I get to taste the batter all the time, but I usually wait until I get this creamed out. Level it all out, we're good. So that is your 2-inch cheesecakes in a nutshell. And actually, see how, look at that, I nailed it, eh? Half and half in each. Now I get to enjoy the batter. So I got the oven. I got to preheat the oven for 325, and I'll throw them on for 1 hour. I stick them in 1 hour, turn it off. We're done. So that's 2 cheesecakes, and I'm gonna go over there and sit in my armchair and talk a little bit more about what I'm going to do moving forward with my podcast. But cooking will be one part of it. The Ripped and Wrinkled campaign for working out as a senior. Anyway, I'll get back to you later. Have a great night all.